If we eliminate the lines, the most entrancing star I accept is the star that could be dazzling in our sky. It is this one bug crush or scarab squeeze. It's a red beast star, and on the remote possibility that you put it where the sun is, it would connect with the circle of Jupiter. It's gigantic, very fickle, and going to explode. It's not generally so clear as it appears to be in the universe. These epic events, like the most incredibly feared enormous starbursts, could shake all that we see and don't see. To its core, however, Betelgeuse has been considered a sign. A red, very beast star that is various times more significant than our sun. Brian Cox and other space specialists figure it could go supernova at any time. People are generally frightened of what will happen, since the James Webb Space Telescope is taking dazzling photographs of the star. When exactly will Betelgeuse become a supernova, and how immense of an effect will it have on Earth? Let us sort out a star in the constellation Orion that shines so brightly that even people from quite some time ago have seen it. The Imminent star, Betelgeuse, is located on the eastern shoulder of the constellation. Betelgeuse is the second largest star in the constellation, and its name comes from this feature, the monster shoulder. It is quite possibly one of the most brilliant stars in the night sky. On top of being especially bright, the star is also an odd shade of red, which, as we will see, means trouble. We've had some huge awareness of Betelgeuse for a long time. A Greek analyst named Tmy also thought on it around that time. The main thing people acknowledged about stars was their color. Tmy said that frightening little animal juice was an orange color. Scientists have been concentrating on the star much more intently of late and now have a good idea of what makes it so unusually bright. One of these attributes is that the star changes brightness a lot, with an apparent size of 0.6. Betelgeuse is a variable star, which means that its brightness changes over time. However, lately experts have found some new data about the star. In 2019, scientists initially saw that insect juice was acting peculiarly. Regardless of the way that insect juice didn't totally stop shining, it wasn't the same since it had become significantly less bright, shining at an extent of around 1.6. Scientists promptly began to explore why they were seeing the 10th most brilliant star above in this exceptional way. Specialists have needed to make a frightening statement in view of their research, which ended in the strange signs the star has recently shown. Specialists say that Betelgeuse could go supernova out of the blue. Brian Cox, a prominent scientist who offered this incredibly dangerous statement, is a prominent professor of particle physics at the University of Manchester School of Physics and Astronomy. You shouldn't take his statement as a joke. He also has a science show, writes many popular science books, and is the Royal Society teacher for public engagement with science. Brian Cox says that Betelgeuse looks like a ticking delayed bomb, since it could go off without warning. To compound the situation, the James Webb Space Telescope has shown an enormous amount of evidence to back up this statement. Anyway, what strange signs has Betelgeuse given that have caused so much trouble in space science? Of new information about Betelgeuse, the star has been named as a supernova candidate. However, scientists are still unsure when it will explode. The fact that frightening little creature juice is near multiple times the mass of the sun is one explanation for this classification. A star, so to speak, ought to be multiple times the mass of the sun to be known as a supernova. Things get really intriguing, however, because scientists have used numerous tools to research creepy-crawly squeeze, for example, the James Webb Space Telescope and the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, to observe what's happening in space around Betelgeuse. What they found is still unclear. Betelgeuse was born on August 31st, quite a while ago. Around that time, the star Betelgeuse supposedly gave strange signs that made its future dim. What did they find? Anyway, they could get impossible-to-miss light waves coming from the star or over Betelgeuse, which is very abnormal. But it wasn't the only thing experts saw from the star. This returns us to the possibility that creepy-crawly juice is a star whose brightness changes from time to time. It was said that unpleasant little creature juice dimmed down at regular intervals and had dark spots, much like our sun today. However, the circumstances have changed. It changes from bright to dim twice as fast as it used to, which is another strange sign that Betelgeuse is back. Scientists found that the star's dimming cycle had hit a V-band, brightness of plus 1.61. In February 2021, this was soon after the huge darkening event. Remember how the star seemed to reduce in an unusual way in 2019? That's because it's generally known as the Great Darkening. We could see that the Great Darkening was the start of Betelgeuse's odd conduct, and that made quite a large number of people stress Betelgeuse was going to explode. The range of darkening was 1.2 between 2019 and 2020, and the least level of darkening ever recorded was in 2019. So, experts were sure that Betelgeuse would go supernova in the next 100,000 years due to the phenomenal darkening. There is a process occurring in the universe, so this is truly terrifying. Scientists right away altered their perspectives. Anyway, when they saw what happened next, Betelgeuse got brighter again after the Great Darkening, also transforming into something significantly more striking. Astrophysicist Andrea Dupree at the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics says that the star is now 150% more brilliant than normal, making it the 7th most brilliant star above right now. Scientists were scared when they saw a red sparkle in the southern portion of the globe. Today, it still gets more intriguing because this has led to various thoughts about what caused the great dimming. First, it's critical to note that not all stars have the red shimmer of frightening crawly juice. The red shimmer of scarab juice means that it is a red supergiant star, which is the last phase of a star's life and death. The red shimmer, on the other hand, is caused by a surface temperature of around 3,500 Kelvin, which is significantly cooler than the outer layer of the Sun, which is 5,500 Kelvin. Since Betelgeuse is cooler than our Sun, it radiates less energy per unit of surface area. Regardless of the fact that it is more significant and going to detonate, now we need to examine what the Great Darkening seemed to be. Brian Cox asks, does it imply that Betelgeuse is going to go supernova? Actually, the fact that insect juice is a red supergiant star already demonstrates that it is almost finished with its life as a star. A star that is dying will also typically dim over time, which is a thing that scientists decide. All things considered, Betelgeuse's new strange behavior made scientists significantly more concerned, and many telescopes are now focusing on the Great Darkening. Still, things get really intriguing since experts still don't have a profound understanding of dreadful crawly juice. Scientists are now using the most cutting-edge instruments to look out for the fascinating things happening around Betelgeuse. The James Webb Space Telescope has been one of the best tools scientists have used so far. Starting in 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope has been in space and has helped scientists glean some significant knowledge about insect juice. The new pictures of Betelgeuse's remarkable dimming, taken by this telescope, have shown that the event caused a surface mass ejection. Based on new research, we now know that this mass release was around 400 billion times greater than a typical coronal mass ejection. The James Webb Space Telescope can also look at things that our eyes can't see, like light waves and frequencies. Consequently, specialists are excited for what the telescope will find. Scientists have seen dust clouds forming on the star's surface that appear to look like leaves in space. That doesn't make sense. Notwithstanding the fact that Betelgeuse will die, scientists are still observing it since they don't know when it will go supernova. Scientists believe that scarab juice is on multiple occasions more significant than the Sun and that the brilliant red star will shine for the next 10 years. However, if we look at the many unusual things happening with the star, it's hard to say if this assertion will still be valid after the exceptional darkening. So, experts don't think Betelgeuse will detonate at any time soon. If Betelgeuse detonates, it will be the first supernova we observe for ourselves since Johannes Kepler did in 1604. Scientists also don't want this to happen soon because they are still looking out for the star's peculiar conduct. Regardless of the way that scientists are sure that Betelgeuse will go supernova, when exactly it will happen remains a mystery. If we examine the universe without the lines, potentially one of the most enchanting stars, and maybe the most astonishing in our sky, is Scarab Squeeze, regularly suggested as Betelgeuse. This red giant star, at whatever time set where the Sun is, would extend to Jupiter's orbit. This incredibly large, unstable star is on the edge of an impact. The universe doesn't work in such clear terms. Staggering events, like the feared starbursts, could drastically change all that we see. Betelgeuse has given captivating indications. A red giant star that is several times the size of our Sun. Cosmologists, including Brian Cox, believe it could go supernova at any moment. The concern lies in the consequences of this event, especially since the James Webb Space Telescope has discovered disturbing pictures of the star. So, when exactly will Betelgeuse become a supernova, and what impact will it have on Earth? It wasn't the same as before. It had become significantly dimmer, shining at an extent of around 1.6. Scientists immediately began to explore why the 10th most brilliant star overhead was showing such unique conduct. They needed to make a frightening statement in view of their research, which uncovered unusual signs from the star. According to their discoveries, Betelgeuse could go supernova at any moment. Brian Cox, a renowned physicist, shared this disturbing data. As a respected professor of particle physics at the University of Manchester, Cox's insights carry significant weight in the academic community. He has written several popular science books and has a science show, making him a prominent figure in public engagement with science. He compared scary little creature Juice to a ticking delayed bomb, stressing that it could detonate at any moment. The James Webb Space Telescope has provided broad evidence to support this statement, capturing stunning images that highlight the star's instability. Scientists have been particularly intrigued by Scarab Juice's strange light patterns for a long time. Space experts have noticed its changes, but later studies suggest that these changes are becoming more pronounced. The star's brightness has shown rapid movements, indicating that it might be entering a critical phase of its life cycle. This variability raises questions about the processes occurring inside the star and what they could mean for its future. In 2019, after a notable dimming event, Bug Juice's brightness plunged to an all-time low, causing concern among astronomers. This phenomenon, referred to as the Great Darkening, led many to speculate that the star was approaching the end of its life. Researchers found that Bug Juice is multiple times the mass of our Sun, a key factor in determining its fate. A star of this size typically undergoes dramatic changes before going supernova. Recent observations have shown that Scarab Juice is currently 150% more luminous than expected, making it the 7th brightest star in our sky. This sudden increase in brightness has spurred various theories about its behavior. Some scientists believe it may be a precursor to the star's eventual explosion, while others suggest that environmental factors, such as dust clouds or changes in surface temperature, could be affecting its glow. The James Webb Space Telescope has become a crucial tool in this research. With its advanced capabilities, it can detect light frequencies that are invisible to the naked eye, providing further insights into the star's behavior. For example, the telescope has observed dust clouds forming on Bug Juice's surface that appear to resemble leaves in space. Despite the star's impending demise, scientists remain captivated by these discoveries and are eager to learn more as Betelgeuse continues to exhibit erratic behavior. Researchers remain fully on guard, even though they believe the star will likely remain bright for the next several years. Predicting its ultimate fate, however, is complex. If Betelgeuse goes supernova, it would be the first such event visible to the naked eye since Johannes Kepler observed a supernova in 1604. The implications of a nearby supernova are significant, depending on its distance and the energy released. It could potentially affect Earth's climate and life. Astronomers continue to monitor Scarab Juice closely, hoping to unravel its mysteries before any dangerous end. As we explore the universe, Bug Juice serves as a compelling reminder of the dynamic and often unpredictable nature of stars. It captures the imagination, not just of scientists, but of anyone curious about the universe. Ongoing research into this mysterious star underscores the importance of advancements in technology, such as the James Webb Space Telescope, which allows us to delve deeper into the secrets of the universe.